Peace, family. Total Flash 2.0. Here and back once again, baby. And I am here at Twinkle Park. Beautiful scenery, beautiful just environment here at Twinkle Park in Costa Mesa, California. And the water is streaming. You know, the nature is around me. And this is like my first time doing a video, in a park, or even near a lot of nature. Usually I'm making more videos on the beach, which is a great thing. But today is the Bodega event, and I am so excited. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm so ready to meet new people, new free spirits like myself that are awakening on the planet as I am, and are accepting themselves 100%. And there's something I wanted to show you, right? And when you talk about accepting yourself 100%, okay, we're talking about expressing yourself 100%, right? So let me show you some things that I've done along my journey to express myself 100%. And I'm gonna show you also and tell you why it's so important, right? So the first thing I have, right, is this right here. Boo. This is the tortoise, but society put labels to the tortoise and the turtle. I think they're the same. I think they're infinite. I don't want to put them in different categories or whatnot, because they look the same to me. There's no difference from, to me, a tortoise and a turtle. They all have the same instinct. They all able to swim, but just a tortoise is able to live on land most often than the turtle is able to, right? But they both are able to. So this is my closest archetype, and this is really my say best friend in the entire world of my world, and this is how you express yourself 100%. And along my journey, I've been collecting a lot of turtles and really just expressing who I am, and knowing who I am, and basically in knowing thyself. And so this is one way to do that. I also have a new crystal too. It has the panther. The panther is another closest animal that I love as well, right? So there's different ways of expression, and I just look at the panther as a symbol of me fighting my fears, fighting certain fears, and that fear, the fear of being in front of you on this camera. Sometimes I get through it by the energy of the panther, you see, because in the darkness there is light, and in that darkness you have to become somewhat fierce, but also respect fear at the same time, because to me the panther represents honor. And so when I have the turtle archetype and the panther archetype within me, I know that I am invincible, right? So I'll speak more about that in another video, right? And how we make the deep connection. But I have a big treat for you, right, about expression. And I'm gonna tell you a great story about how information I came across that's something that can really heal us all. But here is something great that you'll think that's somewhat hilarious, but is amazing about expressing yourself 100%. This is a painting of me, right? This is a painting of me, and I love it. This was something that I had desired to do for myself. I didn't think about the money. I didn't think about the cost of this. This right here of me was something to represent who I am as an individual. And also when it came down to my meditation, I found certain parts of myself that is in this depiction that I love by myself. And you see the dolphin, the turtle there, really representing Atlantis, And I went down and it was inside myself, and I found the answers. And this is what I found here. And when you talk about expressing yourself 100%, this is it, right? Another one, which is similar to what I showed you, right, is also, whoa. This is when I was at the Safari Zoo, right? I had got a caricature done. The other painting is also a caricature, But this one, both of them are special. But this one displays totally who I am based on what I told you earlier, right? You have the turtle or the tortoise, and you have the panther, right? And funny, right? I'm wearing a certain ancient clothing, right? That symbolizes parts of who I am. So, again, we need to know why it's so important to accept ourselves 100%. And the way we accept ourselves 100% is by forgetting about this so-called persona that society gives us, right? And what we seek from other people. The reason why we always constantly live lies in our life is because we always externalize our power to an outside source. We never reserve our power within. You see? And so that's why you see me wearing a necklace like this, which has the panther on it as well, expressing myself and who I am. And through animals, we learn who we are. That is the importance of self-expression. Because through animals, we learn the truth of who we are, because they're archetypes of us. You see? Their characteristics are within us. You say to say that parts of us come from the animal. You see? And you notice how today that, or over time, there has been a disconnection between us and nature. But we can get it back. And the only way we can get it back, the way I seen we can get it back, is by seeing the relationship we have with everything around us. You're not here by coincidence, right? You were here to be free. But also you were here to show who you are. Who are you? What is your purpose? How will you evolve, right? And animals show us what we can learn on our journey. The Universal Prime Creator made ways for us to learn from within, not from outside of us. Now, the way I see it, and what I actually meditated on earlier, was that majority of the information that you can get in knowing can come from within, but the way it comes from outside, the information that comes from outside, is through the universe showing you who you are based on what you seek within. It's happened on my journey. That is how I knew who I am through these archetypes. You see? And so it goes back to an Hermetic principle that was designed by a great fellow God that I love dearly, Thoth. Hermes, which is Hermes Trismegistus, the god of the messenger god from ancient Greece, right? Ancient Kemet, ancient Egypt, that brought knowledge to man about the design of the universe. And basically what I just told you about knowing truth, to express yourself 100%, is that it goes by the Hermetic law of so within as without. So whatever you desire from within, you will get outside of you. Trust me. It's happened on my journey a lot. I didn't know I was gonna be here in Twinkle Park for the Bodeka event. I am so grateful unto the Universal Prime Creator for doing that, and my higher self and my celestial family for providing me this opportunity and giving me the will for my higher self to take advantage of it. So today, ask yourself, am I becoming a false persona, or am I being who I am 100%? Because as I've seen that the power of self-expression is by owning your own story, telling your own story. And as an Aquarius, this is something that I've used in my mind. And I'm talking to not just Aquariuses out there, but many of us that are born under a celestial star system that has a signature about us that is so special. And the universe will always provide information about who you are when you seek it the most. So, express yourself 100%. Trust yourself. Believe in yourself, because we put so much belief outside of us. That's why we don't express ourselves 100%. We don't step into being. You see, stepping into being, stepping forward within self is all about acknowledging self to believe in self. Because once you know thyself, going back to ancient Kemet, ancient Lemuria, right? Atlantis, right? Which is right here. Atlantis wasn't gone. Oh, but that's another story. Many other civilizations that existed in the past, they had the same way of knowing thyself. That's the reason of the so many symbols, right? So, ask yourself today, am I taking the journey within? Am I being somebody I'm not? Am I believing in an outside source that prevents me from believing within myself? Because the last time I checked, I knew that I was God. I knew that you were God, because you take full responsibility of your entire existence. So, the power of self-expression is all about taking full responsibility of your internal condition and uplifting your vibration to know more about yourself, so that the universe can show you more of who you are. Because this life we live in, this is not the only life we live. Oh no. We've been living for eons. Some of us have been living for a short time. But what if I told you that we've been existing from the very beginning of the alignment of this universe, the design, when it was first made? Many of us. But the only way you can know that is by you going within and accepting who you are, your uniqueness. I'm just chilling, relaxing in the sunlight, sun gazing, feeling the power of nature, the love of nature, the love of myself, the love of these trees around me at this park. Beautiful. The stream, everything that complements my own energy. That's the reason why I'm out here. That's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Love yourself 100% and express yourself 100%. Always living within the caduceus. And you'll know more about what that means as time goes along, as you go on that inward journey. Total Flat 2.0, here and back again. Peace.